Dzień dobry drodzy widzowie, słuchacze, witamy Was serdecznie ze Szczecina. Turniej Invest in Szczecin Open, czyli nasz największy męski challenger właśnie się zakończył, więc pomyślałem, że skorzystam z tego, że jestem tutaj w różnych rolach i zaproszę do rozmowy na naszym kanale Breakpoint mistrza tej imprezy, a więc Vita Kopriwy. Hi Vit. Vit, we are a couple of minutes after the final. Here is your trophy. Tell me something about those emotions. The crowd was packed. I mean, 3,000 people here for you and your opponent.
Hi everyone, and yeah, it was amazing. I mean, when I step on the court, it was already the energy came on. The people liked tennis. They cheered for both of us. They didn't have one favorite, so they want to have a nice final. So, as I said, it was really nice that they support us whole match, and I really enjoyed the full crowd.
And how important is for you, because it's not that obvious on challenger level. Sometimes you play for smaller crowd, sometimes you have big matches like today. I mean, how important is it for you to take that energy from crowd?
I think it's for everyone is for everyone is pretty good to play in front of the crowd. I will compare this. I mean, the weather this week wasn't the best. As we can see, the quarterfinal I had to play on court 6, where was actually only one spectator, and that was my coach. So compared to this, to play on center court in front of the people, it's always amazing, and I'm really happy that the tournaments and the organizations, they are trying to do the tournaments, because I know how much effort it costs and everything what is around, and whole year how the tournament what they need to done for us, for players, just for 1 week. So I really appreciate they can do the tournaments, especially here in Szczecin or somewhere else where the people are coming, because as you said, it's not usual on Challenger Tour that the tennis is popular, because everyone sees only the top players on ATP Tour or WTA or the Grand Slams, you know, those big events. But the Challenger Tour is, I think, the level of the tennis, it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
You can see very good matches. Of course, we are not Sinner or Alcaraz. But yet. But still, I think that you can see a really nice tennis. So I'm really glad for the tournament here.
Tell me something more about that weather here during this week. Not how many degrees it was, because sometimes it was below 10, I guess. I was shaking all the week. But tell me what you have to make on court to adapt, because I guess nobody likes windy conditions, tennis players.
Of course, windy conditions are always tricky. You could see it today. It could change. Every point could be kind of different. And yeah, during the week I tried to adapt, because when I came here was more than 30 degrees. The conditions were totally different. And then from Monday or from Tuesday, when the tournament started, was cold. The balls were not flying that much, and you have to adapt for this.
You changed something with your rackets, because
a little bit. You put the tension down of the strings to help your game. But actually, those cold conditions and everything else around, it fits me very good. I mean, or this week fit me very good. So I didn't need to change that much.
On semi-final day against Korea, it was like this. Unlucky for him, lucky for you. You saved a match point when you put a winner there, and he put the ball out of the court here.
Just I mean,
it was 3 hours and 10 minutes. I guess second longest match whole week. What more can you bring for such a battle? Because it was a great comeback from you. Saved 5 match points, I guess. Yeah,
I don't know what more I could bring on, because I think I made everything what was possible. Because
but from that match, you know that it was not a regular semi-final, and I think it can stay in your mind and help you later.
Yes. I mean, I will take everything from the match that I can make it, because second set I was so tired. I had like little cramps. I put everything what I could into my body to be ready for the rest of the match. I will try to have the experience from this match, because not all the time you're playing semi-final, you're winning 7-6 in the third from 5 match points. So I hope this match will help me during the season and during the next seasons.
We have your 4th Challenger trophy here, but I wanted to ask you about another special moment in your career. 2.5 months ago, you played on the center court of Wimbledon. After the qualifying, so you reached it yourself against Novakiem Djokoviciem, the greatest player of all time. How nervous you were before the match? Because I spoke in this program with Jan Zieliński, our doubles player. When Jan had a chance to play on the center court, they switched the schedule this year on Wimbledon. I mean, he had a lot of emotions, and he is quite an easygoing person. He told me that he didn't have enough time to prepare. And how about you? You cannot prepare for such a place when you learn there.
No, you cannot prepare. The qualifying of Wimbledon, you're playing in Roehampton, which is 1 hour or 30 minutes away from the main site. So for me, it was the first time in Wimbledon on the Wimbledon main stage.
Wow.
Before the tournament, when I knew the draw, I came on the center court. I was like, oh wait, it's gonna be really tough. But actually, I had like 3 or 4 days to get ready for this match. I worked with my mental coach on that thing. So of course I was nervous. All the time you're nervous. This one was very special for me. But actually, I handled the nervousity. I handled really good. I worked for that moment to make some visualization, to be ready on center court. But of course, before the match, when we came on the court and you are stepping on the court, and the guy behind you is the one who won it 7 times, and when you're there, you cannot go there on the center court like we did before the match. So for me, was the first time. For him was like, I don't know,
a regular day at work.
Exactly. And then you look on the wall where the winners are. It's something incredible, and the feelings from this match I will have in my memory till.
And you think it's a big advantage for those champions that they play only or usually at center courts?
Of course, this is big advantage for them, but. They deserve. They deserve. They work really hard. They have the results. They deserve to play in front of this crowd, because they are amazing players. But for us, for the rookies or underdogs, it's pretty tough to go on center court or even court 1 in Wimbledon and play your best tennis, because you are just
new there. And what was your first reaction after the draw? Because as a not only as a qualifier, as an unseeded player, you want to play against lower ranked player or someone who doesn't like to play on grass. I mean, Spaniards, Argentinians, and so on. And
you have 2 options. I mean, for me,
you had Djoko.
For me, you have 2 options. The best thing is to have 2 options, exactly as you said, like let's say lower ranked guy or someone who doesn't like to play, even on clay, hard court or grass, doesn't matter where you are. Or to play with the top player, like to enjoy exactly what I did with Djokovic. So maybe unluckily for me was the second option to play with the really top guy, and. What I could say. I mean, I was watching the draw. Of course, I wanted.
Live watching.
They did it live. I was in the hotel room and had nothing to do, so I was like, okay, I put the draw ceremony on, and my name wasn't on, still on, and there was like last 2 or 3 options. I was like, okay, it's gonna be me. Yeah, first moment I was a little bit shaky. Then I started to realize like, what is going on? Everyone was just putting the messages to me.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that.
Yeah. So again, the reactions from everyone, from family, from friends, were like,
Yeah.
no way. And yeah, this moment was super cool.
But
like,
they were proud of you, perhaps.
yeah, I
because,
guess so,
you
because
know-
my parents came to London for the main draw.
Okay.
Even though they didn't know I'm gonna play with Djokovic, so I was
Okay.
really happy that they could be there
Okay.
to watch me play on center court, because yeah, they sacrificed their life
Yeah.
for me to be a tennis player. So
Coming back Vit to a challenger level, how does that life look? Because I think it's a little bit different world than this Wimbledon center court and so on. Different experience about traveling, about putting that life in the right order. Is it easy to be a tennis player? I'm not asking about skills, but as a life schedule.
it's completely not easy. I can say one example. One girl from Czech Republic. She's like 18 or 19 years old. She won Roland Garros, junior Roland Garros, and this year she said, okay, I'm not going to play tennis anymore. I don't like the traveling. I don't like the stress. So
What's her name?
Havličková.
Okay.
Lucia Havličková. This, for me, this makes the perfect example. How hard is it for everyone? Of course, we are used to travel. We are used to for everything, but there are small things what you need to what you're struggling every day. You're changing the hotels, you're changing the beds, everything. You know what you have. I mean, your home, it's your bed,
Yeah.
your pillows, everything what you're used to. And for us, we need to change the things every week. And for sure on Challenger Tour, it's not easy, because you have to travel there. The prize money are from the first for the first rounds are so. You need to travel alone, or if you travel with coach, you're struggling. But to be honest, like ATP did really good job for a couple of years back, because they improved the conditions for players a lot. Because before we didn't have hospitality for the tournament. Now it's everything on. So I will not say that the life is not very hard or not very easy, but it's also like pretty hard in the same way. So I guess the people cannot understand how much traveling is it behind, how much stress is behind. So yeah. It's also on ATP tour, but on ATP tour you got the whole crowd. You know, they are giving you the energy. But sometimes on Challenger Tour you're coming to the tournament and no one is watching you. You're getting the prize money for the first round, and you're just thinking if it's worth.
Yeah. And speaking about those prize money, people always say that it's really important for a tennis player to play all those 4 Grand Slam main draws to make those economical things correct, to have something to invest for coach, mental coach, and so on. And on your level, because you're going through qualifying in Grand Slam, I mean, it's a good job, or let's say for people from 150.
Yeah,
ATP.
yeah. I would say
You're safe?
I'm safe. I'm not complaining about prize money.
Okay.
I'm just saying that on Challenger Tour it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
But if you're playing Grand Slam, even qualies, it's worth.
Yeah.
For sure, depends how you want to invest in your team, how much people around you have. If you have only coach, or if you have, I don't know, mental coach with you, a physical coach with you, physio or stuff like this.
Yeah, but you want to have them to
You want to have
be
them,
more
but
professional.
of course, but but you need to know what you
Yeah.
can afford and what you can't afford. But with those 4 Grand Slam qualies, if you play them, the prize money are good enough to be safe and to invest in your team, and then you can play the challengers, which is pretty good. But for the players who are below the Grand Slam qualies, it's the life. It's pretty tough, and they struggle a little bit. And then if you qualified for Grand Slam, it's even big plus for you and big advancement for your economical.
The last thing, Vit, I wanted to ask you about Czech tennis in general, because when we Polish people are trying to discuss some problems or to solve some problems in Polish tennis, federation, players and a lot of stuff, I always hear, look at Czechs. We treat you as a role models. I guess that you also have some problems, but also you have a lot of big champions. Perhaps it's easier for you guys to go their paths. Let's say, how does it look? Speaking about tennis and Czech facilities, coaches.
I think it's very very big question about the tennis, because for me, I would say the Czech Republic is doing for sure a good job because the results are behind. But as I see this, maybe there can be some things different and could be better, could be even better. Because for those players, the biggest responsibility is on the parents. On the parents, if they put the kids for tennis and they sacrifice their lives, their money for the kid, because tennis is not the cheapest sport in the world, and of course you need the help from the federation and from the staff, from the facilities. This is in Czech Republic, I think it works very good that you have some national centers where the players can practice. They have or we have the coaches there. Of course, it's not like on personal standard that you have your own coach, but at least you have a coach and you can have some progress. That's I think really good on the Czech system. But of course, I think the biggest part of it is still the parents who put the money on
and their lives.
And their lives, exactly. And for the last, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years, the women's tennis in Czech, it's incredible. Whereas the champions are always growing up. Still the young ladies or girls, they are coming better and better. We have a lot of champions. And the men's tennis had a little bit the gap last couple of years where we had no one in the top 100.
Now we have 3 guys.
Now we have 3 guys. I think all of them, they can be even higher where they are now. So I think it's going to be a really good time for Czech tennis till the future. But the federation and the federation and the people who worked, they need to work still the same or even better, and they try to find the system how it works and to put the money into tennis.
Is there any space today for celebration, or you're a driver? I mean, a little beer, or?
I'm a driver.
Yeah?
I'm a driver actually. So no time for celebration. But when I come home, maybe I drink a small beer with my wife and to celebrate a little bit. But there's not so much time. I'm enjoying the time with the interviews with everyone here who wants to take the photos and autographs. It's really pleasure for me to do that.
Thank you.
So this is the celebration.
Yeah, thank you, Vit, for your time, for your patience, because it's not sunny and hot here, but big success and congrats from all of
Thank you
us.
so much. Thank you so much, and hope to see you next time.